Today we're doing Will the Circle Be Unbroken in the key of G. I had two versions there, each slightly different from the other. The first would be in the second part of the verse if you play it with an E minor there. So, first come rolling. And the second would be if you just stay on the G in that line. So, first come rolling. People do it different ways. I prefer the put the E minor in there for a little bit of variation, but either way, here's a break for you. Starts out with the G run. Starts on the 3rd fret of the E string. O 1 2 on the D string, or A string, I'm sorry. O 2 O on the D string, open G string. And immediately after that G run, you're going to hit the open D string and the open G string twice. And that brings us into the melody. We're going to be working with this double stop position, sliding it back and forth a little bit. It's basically the starts on the 3rd fret of the G string and the 2nd fret of the B string, and we're playing both strings together. We're going to slide up on the 3rd fret of the G, the 2nd fret of the B, to the 4th fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B. Hit it again, slide down, the 2nd fret of the G, 1st fret of the B, then open, then slide back up from the 3rd fret of the G, 2nd fret of the B, to the 4th fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B. So it would sound like from the top. You want to make sure you're hitting both strings there, right? Just make sure you're getting both strings in that double stop there. We're going to go O 2 3 2 O on the G string, then into this partial C chord here, which is basically your standard C chord but without the ring finger, because we're not going to be needing that note. So you're going to be playing the 2nd fret of the D string, open G, and 1st fret of the B, which is this C chord there. Going to hammer on 2nd fret of the D string. Then we're going to do a little bit of cross picking here. Hammer on, then pick the open G string and the 1st fret of the B string, back to the D, G, B, D, G. I'm doing alternate picking there. Just do whatever feels comfortable to you. You get that little cross pick part there. Then we're going to pick the open G string 3 times to the 2nd fret, back to open. 2 O on the D string, O 2 O. So, and that O 2 O, O 2, and then pull off to the O. You're not going to pick that note, you're just going to pull off. And the open G. That's going to lead us into the second half of the break. You're going to do the open D, G string twice. Then we're going to go back into this double stop position, the 3rd fret on the G string, 2nd fret on the B string. And first of all, I'll show you the little part where if you're going to go into the E minor in the second half of the verse. Then I'll show you if you're just going to stay on the G in that little part. So after this, we're going to, after this little slide up, same as we did in the first half, 3rd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the B, sliding up 1 fret to the 4th fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. Then we're going to pick the 3rd string on the B string, 3rd fret on the B string, I'm sorry, up to the 5th fret. Then we're going to hammer on the 3rd to the 5th. Then we're going to go into this D minor shape here, up at the 3rd fret, just moved up 2 frets, which is an E minor chord there. We're going to cross pick that, similar to how we did the C shape there. So after you hammer on there, we're just going to pick the G, B, E, G, B, E, G, B, E. Then open G 3 times to the 2nd, sliding up to the 4th. 3, 5 on the B string. 3, 5, 3 on the E string. 5, 3, 5, 3 on the B string. 5, 4 on the G string. Open, sliding up, 2nd to 4th. Open. It's going to be close it out with basically the same lick we used to open the break, just without that G note. We're just going to start on the open A string, O 1 2 on the A string, O 2 O on the D string, open G. So all right, now if you're going to play the G straight through and not throwing the E minor there, in place of this little D minor cross picking section where it goes, instead of going into that, you're gonna do the double stop slide. You're gonna do that in place of the E minor. You're just gonna stay on the G there. So after you do that, slide in, just like I showed you. 3rd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the B, up to the 4th fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. You're gonna go down to the 2nd fret on the G, 1st fret on the B, sliding up to the 4th fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. So from the second half, start of the second half of the break, it would be and you use the same licks and everything, just in place of this D minor, you're going to do the little, and that's going to keep you on that G chord there. So I'll play both variations through once slowly, starting with the added E minor, and then the one with just the straight G. Alright, and as always, you know, don't take my fingerings or pick strokes as gospel. You know, you can slide, hammer on, pick it straight, whatever you want to do in any of those sections. You know, that's just the way I like to do it. But you don't even have to learn the entire break. You know, throw in some licks where you want. You know. You close it with that, you know, whatever you want to put in there. This is just a kind of a really simple, basic break that you can, you know, they got something to play in a jam. Anyway, that's well, Circle Be Unbroken in the key of G, and as always on guitar, if you want to play it, you know, A, B, B flat, even A flat. Capo up, first fret would be A flat, second fret would be A, third fret B flat, fourth fret B. So play the same fingerings and everything. Just capo it up to whatever key you need it in, and it's the beauty of guitar. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you have any comments, requests, or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or send me a message, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. I have a running list of songs that I'm going to do teach breaks for, so you can always use more. If you got a particular key you need it in, I will figure out a break in that key and teach it. So thanks for watching, see you next time.